Practice versus one-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the character. These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round, what's going to happen? Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Oh! And they convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Taking stock. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. There's a change of sides. Gets them with the anti-air drive rush to keep it going. Uses the target combo with a smart play to stop the opponent there. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws a fireball. Gotta be betting it all on the drive rush. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Where you put that MP and whooping ass to work. Player 1 drive rush. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Closes, slams on the brakes, and shuts out the counter. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Can this drive bring them back? Forward rush. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. This perfect execution with the anti-air. It is over! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Sticks the combo. Gets a crucial back throw in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Got their eye on the air. Zanku Hadouken! Sneaks in above! Goes for the Shin Hashogeki! It's a good spot to use the super! Player 2, yo, put that away! What'll happen here? Breaks it! Closes it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Immediate jumping. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Super! That's what we want to see. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Break it! What perfect time! Going in! What are they gonna do? Okay, here we go. Just go for it. Hadouken! Flatline zone. That was catch as catch can if you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Adamant flame. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 chases them down. They hit each other. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Surprises them with a drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Looks like they want to put a new spin on KO! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. hits them with the fire. The jump in catches them. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Jumps. Looking to impress with this super. Player one holding on to that corner advantage, showing some real tenacity. That combo didn't deep. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. On for the critical art. Press them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Excellent read. Fires off the sun. What were they thinking? What are you jumping in for?
Akuma.
That was catch and catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done this. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive brushes that off and keeps going. Gut punch shreds them. And wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps up. Blocks the low heavy, and here comes a big combo. Ooh, forward rush. They push their way out. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is the time to set up with the jump in. Hitting them with the extra high. Counter hit. Where is the conversion? Okay, here we go. Player one is in a big no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Hitting him with the extra high. Throws a fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Picture perfect punish counter. Where's their opening? KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Akuma's going in. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the combo. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Anti knocked them out of the air. Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player one has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range. Fires off them in the flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. That's a counter. That's risky play, but it pays off. Drive rush. Player one is barely hanging on. Demon Blade kick. We use adamant for this cookout. Ooh, you messed up. Okay, here we go. Player one is in a very good, no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Is it over? Will they survive? Oh, drive up. They are done. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Hits them with the fire. Adamant flame. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Solid combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. In a dire situation. They can't okay. Oh! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 chases them down, grabs and throws them away. Oh, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters springs forward with the drive rush. He goes for the massage. They're thinking of scoring big off this ball. Kisses the fireball. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Zakuhado. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Zakuhado. This can lead to some big damage. Super art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Low heavy, but no go. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Snatches them with simple calamity. We're about to see Akuma when he really means business. What's next? Betting it all on the drive rush. Jump. Okay, here we go. Carry to the oh, it's enough.
Akuma.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. Hadouken. Jump. Adamant flame. Doesn't miss a beat. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 chases him down. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Shoots off a fireball up close. Recovers from burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and Player 1 finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Demon Raid connects with medium kick. It's a good spot to use the super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Player 2 drive rush to keep it going. All in with a rush. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but still embedding it all on the drive rush. Player 2 drive rush. Close range projectile. Man, not go. No. Crouch, what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Opens, reads the jump in perfectly. They exchange blows. And forward rush. We use adamant for this lookout. Demon Blade kick. Player finds the target. Gut punch shreds it. Buff while they're blinking. Fires off drive rush. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback machine that Shogeki to push forward? Here comes the boom! They are done!
Akuma.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Drops him hard. There's the counter we wanted. Demon Raid. Jumps up. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Goes for the drive rush there. With the life gap opening up. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Reacts to the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Throws a oh! Hits him with a stop and pop. Goes forward with a gut punch. What'll happen here? They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Both fighters burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Their life is hanging. Excellent block. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Flatlines them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Gets the jump in. Creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice toss-up. Who's going to start things off? Player two, boom, springs forward with a drive rush. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Their will to win is really being tested here. Wrecks them! In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. Cross-up attack. Player two ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Where you put that MD and whooping ass to work. Forward rush. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Make smart use of the game. Good super. Overhead attack. Neither drive rush. Tate rushes in. Closes in. Big drive gap now. Demon blade kick. Player two. Is it a very good? Oh, are you kidding me? Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Drops them from the air. Dashes forward. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Hits them with a stop and block. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Player two is maintaining the nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Hits them with the fire. Player one uses the gauge for a super art. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. A quick breather. Busts out the parry. Breaks the block with a throw. Yo, put that away. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Barely blocks the jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. A jump drops them from the air. All in with a rush. Player one drive rush. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump denies the jump in attempt. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. Zones with the fireball. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The combo's there. Takes the chance to hurt him. Good, perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Neither of them willing to back off here. Uses the drive rush here to seal their turn. Heading into the endgame. KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Dash it! Smart play to stop the opponent there. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockout springs forward with the drive rush. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Doesn't miss a beat.
Getting it all on the drive rush.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good presence of mock drive rush. What a finish!
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.